You want to?
I don't want to be filmed, I'm sorry.
We're all it's part of the performance.
Nevertheless, I'm sorry. Please respect.
I mean, you're going to be a little bit, if not from so close. Sorry about that.
Hello guys, We will have to interpret this score here, and we don't know how to do it, so you have to help us do it together. So at the entrance there is the score. You can, I hope you all got one. Also, if you want to get out now, otherwise you're supposed to stay for the whole hour. I'm sorry for that, but it really helps to create this thing. So you can decide if you want to stay for the whole time or you can do that.
I just want to ask a question before the start. I don't like to be filmed. Can I not be filmed?
This is not an option. Sorry.
If it's really unbearable though, feel free to leave. I mean, we won't lock the door. Maybe.
So I can continue the record. What do you mean?
I think something interesting is going on here.
No.
I mean that my subjectivity depends on on the way you look at me.
Hi, I'm Dafni.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. I have very cold cats. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Yes, I can warm them.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. I'm here too.
What do you think about that?
Is that we should manipulate you? Have any suggestions? Specific way?
What do you think, guys? Why you left?
How about we
Well, this is the end of the... If you had to kind of change the situation.
The eyes, you have to break the eyes.
The eyes. Let me know, but...
That's a good starting point, yeah.
Ah, nice. Okay. We follow... What's your name? What's his name in front? Okay, whatever. We follow the line. Come. Guys, that's not a line. Come on.
We have to do a line.
Yes. Okay,
This is
let's...
to discipline. This is to discipline, to walk the line. We walk in a group.
Ah, okay. So the suggestion was to walk in a group,
We walk in a group.
not in line.
Slightly behind each other.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's a polonaise.
Polonaise.
A dance?
Yes, it's a kind of dance. And they hold their shoulders like this.
Ah. And you don't like it?
Oh, well, I think I don't, it's not that I don't like it, or it's just a bit like carnival. And I don't feel like carnival. I feel like...
You don't feel?
I don't feel like house.
Camera cannot do that.
That's you.
The difference, yeah. So I think between myself and ourselves now.
The way I look at this thing is
Maybe we should saying a common close before we had something like a come together, maybe just as in a reichen.
Maybe someone.
That we received narcissism. Where is it? You are
Does you
a
think?
narcissist.
Yeah.
I think we all kind of a little bit of narcissists, and I think
For what?
For me, I don't know how you feel, but it's like I ask myself what the intentions are in this text and what statements or ideals underlying this, and then I feel like kind of pressure to perform myself as someone knowing what this means, and I don't know, what about you?
But do you think that you completely understand everything in art and in your life in general?
I don't feel so.
So maybe this is some kind of maquette of real life, or what we call life.
And also I was asking this dissonance and like in certain positions I feel a lot of harmony and not so much dissonance.
the experience in harmony right now.
I certainly harmony. Do you?
You're sitting so far away.
Yeah, maybe this is.
Okay. That's a good question, yeah. Is our social...
Why you feel now that you have to break the silence? And
I don't understand why we suddenly became silent in the first place.
Yeah.
It was like... Why not?
No, but what I want to say is...
Maybe it's
I want to say something.
Why not be silent? Why not?
Harmony is not a social interaction, or it's not to be a social body, yeah? I would say there could be some dissonance also in it, yeah. I wanna film.
Sure is cozy.
So I really find that a little bit of, this filming is just part of our narcissism, or like this,
Right now, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. Have you seen how easy it was for us to group ourselves together when somebody was proposing to take a picture of us? Suddenly we knew exactly what to do. Like, it's kind of funny.
And you just did it. You just did it.
So maybe we should take another family photo, but in a completely abnormal position. Do you think? It's an interesting idea.
To do a family photo in a very weird position.
Yeah.
No.
Let's vote.
Please don't go!
Wait.
Yes! Come on.
We're halfway through. Come on.
No, just as we said, we would like you to explain why you don't find this interesting, which is of course fully understandable, but still just as a feedback. If you can, just tell us.
I mean, and I understand the point, but I think I don't really like to already analyze what is happening within something, so it kind of breaks the rhythm of something actually to happen. It's like over-analyzing something that is happening when there's nothing happening, and I prefer then that there's nothing happening instead of analyzing that. So now I'm doing that too, but in fact I didn't want to do that.
So you think that nothing...
And so that's why I wanted to leave, because I thought it was not for me personally.
Yeah, but now something is happening, you're doing something. Something is happening.
Yes, I see that.
Right in front of everyone.
Yes, exactly.
That's interesting.
Like this is also the definition of the happening, you know,
yes.
like a lot of people came to see the performance.
Yes.
So now you're part of it.
Yeah, I think I was always part of it, but I also thought that, yeah.
You think that nothing happened through this half hour?
No, things happened, but I thought, okay, I can see this going through. For me, it was kind of enough, and I thought, like, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah?
Just, let's say goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye.
Cheers. Somebody wants to be the center of attention.
Somebody wants to be the center of attention. Who is that?
I said something.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can say it again. Please.
So, okay, I was just doing what she found so boring, no? It's like over-analyzing something where nothing is happening. And I just said, you know, I find it interesting how there's like this slight moment of aggression of coming very close to me with the camera, of, you know, like approaching very fast, you know, because I spoke up. And then this moment, or the moment of like keeping her while she wanted to leave and not letting her go, and then, you know, hugging her to create a sort of harmony that is like constantly sort of, you get what I mean?
Where is the harmony that you just...
like, or, you know, I don't know, in a kind of closeness. It's like you're following a score, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of score it is.
You have the score.
Yeah, but it's not written here. What you're doing is not written here.
It is written here. Everything is written here.
Okay, so then...
Why are you taking on pursuit?
That's a good idea, yeah. Then you can feel them.
Yeah, okay, I want to.
Yeah, sorry. Don't feel the stuff. I understand you, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. What else? Well, the good thing is, yeah, we can go forward, yeah, try the next action.
What will it be? Two pairs of shoes.
To feel, what do we say? Parquet, yeah. The wood.
Certainly.
To be grounded. To, Mother Earth.
Dead Mother Earth.
Yeah.
I believe that this whole thing with the individuals and the consumer categories has to stop like really quickly, and it's gonna be a revolutionary act just only to avoid being ourselves.
What can you you need the script and always. Could you please repeat what you just said, because I didn't understand it?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That we should avoid being selves. because selves are consumer categories, and without that we're gonna be much happier and much less alienated. Our selves are constructed in a mediated way.
But that's like, it's paradoxical in the way that you are an entity as a body. You're divided from all the people around you, and you're kind of vulnerable and stuff. And trying to escape this consciously is again an act of being a self. And like you're in this always in this contradictory state of fragmenting and defragmenting as a person. On the one side, you consist out of experiences, like how you are conditioned in your social life through your culture and family and stuff. And at the same time, you kind of have the feeling that you can't escape yourself. So I think this claim of not being like fighting against being a self is in practice. I think it makes you very depressed because you have this body and you can't just get out of it, and it makes you vulnerable. I feel vulnerable in this situation. I chose to come here. I choose.
The thing that you cannot get out of is the relationships that they create you. The social relationships that create you is that the fact that you cannot avoid. Your body, maybe with an avatar, I don't know, like in the future, maybe you can change your body if you like it, or you can work with your mind, but avoiding the relationships as they are opposed from the outside, this is what you cannot do.
Yes, but I can also not avoid my body, except of course for dying.
Being more theory, I'm getting a bit bored. I think this is getting.
I was getting physical, but nobody paid attention. Do you want to go physical?
I think also when I said this with the body, that you can't escape your body, maybe you have to make a physical relationship with each other to bridge this sensation of being like an entity or a self.
I think I had like a physical connection
to me
with what you were saying.
Oh, I thought it was me because you didn't actually have a physical relationship with me. You were like searching around. But for example, for me, it is difficult to move. Like for me, the difficult is very insecure. I think or like overwhelming people doing this for me.
But I think it's an important point, is because here there's something connected to our bodies, and the approach of self is created by capitalism, and self as itself, created by capitalism. That approach, so I wouldn't deny it. I would say there were selves before capitalism was. The capitalism, as it is right now.
So you don't think that capitalism is the enabling condition of the self as we perceive it now?
Yeah, as we are now at the moment, of course, but I wouldn't say that if we have a revolution and stop capitalism, there wouldn't be any selves anymore.
Actually, don't you think that
it's a gift, it's also a gift. It's not a problem.
But I'm saying
Okay, guys, let's get serious. I don't understand why you have to create a communal subject out of the blue. I don't think I like you guys. I'm thinking about
we don't like what you like.
I'm thinking about like all this time. I'm not sure if I want to
sorry, it's like with the acoustics.
What?
Could you repeat the last sentence?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to collectively create everything with you. Well, no, with all of you. Like, the thing is, like, I cannot do it myself, by myself. So, what is the problem? I don't know what my problem is as well. I just don't agree with all this shit. Not this performance, but this shit in our world. I want to collectively create things, but I don't want them to be, you know, I don't want to do it because I'm supposed to. I want it to, you know, be. I don't want to fight capitalism in order to create something human. No, I just want something human to be in my life. Yeah.
How?
I don't know.
To be.
I don't know, to just happen.
He doesn't want to create it. He wants to
No, I don't want to consume it, I want to create it.
You want to buy it, like
Suggestion.
No, I don't want to buy it.
No, suggestion.
buy the human.
Buy a human,
Yeah, buy sort of the same.
or buy somebody to help me be a human.
Like a prostitute.
Like?
A prostitute.
I can be your human prostitute.
No.
How?
No, that's not nice.
He's not handsome enough, maybe.
Yeah, no. Would you like to see me again?
I don't want to, you know, have anything to do with prostitution.
But isn't it the essence of capitalism?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
It is.
The essence of capitalism to create something and then to, for such a short time, and then you go to the next. That's
Yes,
capitalism.
consumerism.
It's not to be a capitalism is not to be a self. Capitalism is this, what we are doing here. We are creating something, a bond, a collective subject, and then we go as, you know, to the next.
To the next performance.
But do you think we could make something
No.
permanent?
No, of course not. It lasts
Yeah.
an hour.
An hour.
That's capitalism.
So productive time is a problem.
Tick. Tack.
Do you want to produce a revolution for us?
No, I
within
don't want
this
to
hour?
change the world.
But you're already whining about it all this time. Come on.
I know. I just need to create small, safe environments in order to, you know, go there when I'm afraid of this fucking thing.
Why are you moving like that?
Yeah, I think it is, but it needs a lot of work and we don't have the time and
Against what? Revolution.